How silly does the optics appear? How inhuman does the whole picture look? In the face of harrowing insecurity challenges, and the face of global criticism and attention regarding issues about Christian genocide in Nigeria, and the face of gruesome murder of both servicemen and murder of worshippers in churches and trouble everywhere in the country, our leaders have refused to think. Instead of attempting to douse tension and reduce the pressures at home, a judge, reckless, I don't know what to call it, goes ahead to sentence Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment for agitating for rights, for pushing, whether you like it or not. Some say he pushed it too hard, too far, the right to self-determination. Some said and argued that he procured violence and conflict in the southeast, and for that reason he has to be sentenced to, some called for the death penalty. And then you ask yourself, in the same country where marauding herdsmen, where terrorists, bandits in the name of ISWAP, in the name of Boko Haram, are being begged to drop arms and be reintegrated into society. So, set of two laws. One kills, murders, maims, and he has the right to forgiveness. The other must be jailed for life. You ask yourself, what kind of nation does this, and what kind of political operators? I have repeatedly maintained that the worst species of political operators live in my country, Nigeria. I am far away on medicals, but God, I can't cope with the optics and the stories coming from home. Today one person is killed, the next day another person is killed, the next is a church invaded, the next is a military general executed, the next is towns and villages harassed, harangued, and people killed, and then the next is an exchange, kidnap for ransom. It's a terrible tapestry. And rather than walk towards inclusive, calming down, if you like, of tension at home, people will say that the judiciary is independent. Who does this? What country do we want to create? What kind of a set of two laws, set of two tendencies? What nation, what kind of leaders do we have? Indeed, the worst species of political operators live in our country, Nigeria. I think that if anybody advises Mr. President, and if we yet have people who care about our country, they must begin to ask for an immediate review of these issues, and we must do everything to de-escalate the tension at home. We must do everything to ensure that security of lives and properties are treated summum bonum with primacy, and we must do everything to ensure that our country takes a return from this prevalent Hoboshan tendencies where life is brutal, nasty, and short, and begins to think about proper values. I pray for our country, and I wish that our leaders will learn to think.